Rolling. Action.
All right, so tell me, what did you want to do or be outside of what you're doing right now?
Believe it or not, I only wanted to be a wife. That's it. I didn't have any aspirations to be some big nothing. Since I was 16, I said I wanted to be married by the time I'm 18. When I was 18, I wanted to be married when I was 21. When I was 21, I wanted to be married when I was 25. When I hit 25, I was like, okay, God, that was around the time where I had kind of just really gave my life over to Christ. I said, you evidently don't have my husband yet. So what do you want me to do? Sister taught me that when you do an omelet, you always make sure that you turn, make sure that it's nice and round. Y'all can't even see that. They see how it's nice and round. I edged it out. I'm gonna add the cheese, but I'm really excited. It's really peaceful here. Even when people are here, you can have your areas where you can go and kind of chill out, but it's really peaceful in the morning. Praise God. So that's a good thing. And yeah, it's a blessing. So the place where I live, it's a house, and I have roommates or whatever, and then we have somebody that's over us to make sure that we are adhering to the program. So the program requires you to stay in this place for 30 days, which means that you're not able to go freely as you would want to. Then that's just the program rules. My 30 days was yesterday, so I woke up this morning and I had already made an appointment for 10 o'clock to go see a house. The director was basically like, all the ladies need to get together and go clean up the yard. And I'm like, why are you telling us that this morning? And so I was very upset. And I just talked to her, the director, last night. And then she said, well, this weekend you can come and go as you please. I asked her this morning. She was like, well, no. And so I just spoke my mind. So I moved into my new room today, or yesterday. All day I was moving in the room. Now here I'm settled and it's very peaceful in here. Last night I woke up in the middle of the night smelling weed, which I hate the way weed smell. Weed is like the worst smell. It smells like a skunk. I don't know why people put that in their body. Anyway, I woke up this morning and I was a little stressed just thinking about going to work. I wasn't really prepared, But I went in and I talked to my boss, and I told my boss, I said, look, I don't really feel comfortable being a sports coach. I said, that is not I am not a sports person. I'm a creative head. You know what I'm saying? I do film, I do, writing and everything outside of sports. And I have like a lesson plan, but I'm just like so not passionate about it. And so then the kids came and they were awful today. They were like extra bad. Like all the kids that weren't even, you always have those kids that do the right thing. The kids that usually do the right thing were all doing the wrong thing. I'm just like, devil, I left today and I was leaving and she was like, hey, Coach Kim, let me talk to you. And she said, I noticed that today was a little rough for you. Do you need to take a couple of days off? She said, sometimes you got to do that. I was like, yes, that would be great. So I'm taking the rest of the week off, y'all. So I'm here at Culver City Stairs, and I thought it was going to be this. I was just coming to support my friend. And so she brings me here. It's like, come on, Kim, you can come. I turn the corner and I see this. Who finna do that? I'm finna do that. I ain't finna do that. I ain't supposed to be sweating today. I was coming to support my friend in her endeavors. She done got me halfway up this thing.
Show them where you made it to.
Oh yeah. So I'm all the way here, and now I got that to go. I don't know if you can see that. And the city is behind me. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. So I was off on my birthday. I had a great birthday. And I came home and my roommate baked me a cake from scratch. We played a board game. We had so much fun. Like everybody was involved. Even staff member that was there, she was involved. And we just had a great time. It was great energy. It was just good all around. We could take like mini vacations. Holidays were coming up, and I asked could I take more than 3 days off. And they said, well, why, Kim? And I said, I actually want to go and visit family in another state. And they said, you can't take more than 3 days. But they were letting another lady in the house take like 5 days. And I said, well, why are you letting them take 5 days and not letting me take 5 days? Anyway, they said no. So I went to Atlanta. On my way back, got to to the airport and I missed my flight. And so they booked me for the next flight. But that flight is Friday and it's Tuesday. So I'm getting ready to basically go back home, and I have to call my director and stuff and let them know that I missed my flight. So I got back and I called the staff and told them, and then the director called me and basically said, well, they've already discharged you, so when you get back, don't even come to the house. We'll go straight to the building and see what they want to do with you. And I'm just like, like, Lord, I trust God. I trust God. I don't put my faith in man. I'm not coming back here pleading, asking you for me to stay there. If it's time for me to go and leave, then God is going to take care of me, and my next will be greater. My next will be better. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm back in LA. By the grace of God, I still got a smile on my face. This is my old roommate's apartment. They exited me out of the program because I went to Atlanta and I broke the rules. I made it back to the house this morning. I couldn't even sleep there. You can't tell me that you care for the veteran and you put them out on the street 2:30 in the morning. I gotta really be diligent trying to figure out where I'm gonna go, where I'm gonna move, where I'm gonna live. I ended up booking a few days at a hostel in Hollywood. Hopefully everything will work out with my job. I'm just thinking about telling them just what's going on, picking up the phone and saying, hey, you know, this is what's going on. I got kicked out of my place, so I had to scramble and figure out where to go and move a lot of stuff. So that's kind of why, you know, I'm just going to tell them so they won't think I'm just like jerking them around, you know. Today's New Year's Eve is watch night service at my church, so I'm excited about that too. So I'm looking forward to bringing in the new year with new adventures, and I'm excited about 2018. I am in Glendale, California, staying at a hotel here. I'm going to be here for about 2 days, and I'll be checking out. After that, I'm not quite certain what I'm going to do. Staying with a friend of mine. I have my own room. Got my clothes over there. Got my little toiletry area. Got my inspiring poster. Sorry, that's her neighbor. I can hear it right through the wall. They also smoke weed, so I can smell the weed. But anyway, and this is my air mattress that I'm on. So I don't have a place to stay, so she's allowed me to stay here pretty much till the end of the month. So hey, I went and saw a place today in Inglewood, and I pretty much like it. It's a townhome. It has upstairs and downstairs, and the bedroom is really, really big. Last week I went to see two places. I went to the first place and I couldn't find anywhere to park. I was like, never mind. To the second place, I went to the second place to see a studio. I saw it. It was small, but the guy mentioned that he had a 1-bedroom too. And I saw it and I loved it. I said, I want to put in for this one. And so I got up this morning and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go do my laundry, which is up the street. So I said, if I don't hear back from him by the time I'm done with my laundry, I'm going to look for another apartment. Well, I heard back from him. And he said, I'm going to go ahead and run your credit or whatever. So I'm really, really excited. And I just got my fingers crossed, and I just really hope that it goes through. I got an email from the leasing agent. I haven't checked it. I'm going to check it right now. I'm really nervous. My heart. I wish I could feel my heart. Here we go. He says, I'm sorry, but the owner just now gave me the go-ahead. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. That's like the best news ever. That means that I got the place. Guess where I am? I'm in my place.